have Builder Gel on my nails. You can see I have a little extension there, and I am wearing the Triple D Pink Builder Gel. So I got the Pink Builder Gel, the little mini jar that came in the December Diva box, and the Pink Builder Gel is now available on the website in the full-size jar. So check that out. As you can see on my left hand there, it's a super subtle pink, so I love that. It just brightens up your nail beds just enough to be gorgeous. So I'm enjoying that, and if you're looking for some Builder Gel, check it out. The other Builder Gel that's available is like crystal clear, which is also really cool. But yeah, just depending on what you're looking for, now there are two options. I am applying my peel base as per usual, and that is a step that I do because I change my manis out so frequently. So if you're looking for longevity of wear out of your manis, do not use peel base. This is for switching them out like every day or 2 or 3 at the most. Kind of depending on your wear, you could get a little bit longer out of it, but that's how often I'm changing my mani out. So I let that dry just like nail polish, and then I test it out just like that to see if it's dry, and as long as it's not tacky, I'm good to go. It really only takes a couple minutes, especially if you're like in a warm environment like your house, but it varies per person, and I think like what you are applying it to, probably your body temperature, and so on and so forth. So today I am getting into a New Year's look because we're headed straight for New Year's. Thank the Lord. It's almost next year. I want to be excited about it, but I feel like we're in for a lot more of this year. I don't know. I hope that that's not the case, but going into the new year with a good attitude and hoping for the best. So I have my Triple D base dip, or dip base, not base dip, out and Golden Goddess. Look how gorgeous that glitter is, you guys. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It is a mix of like super fine gold glitter and then like, I guess you would call it small chunky. I don't know. It's not like the large chunky. It's not even medium. They're like small chunky, but holographic. Look at that. Look at that. I love it so much. So I ended up doing just one dip of that glitter because it is so full coverage and it laid so nice and flat. And when my nails are shorter, and I have Builder Gel on them, if I can get away with a one dip, like full coverage like that, then I'm gonna do it. So I do clear over top, and as you know, like when your nails are shorter, the less bulky the better, because you really don't have a whole ton of room to like build your apex and then like get more what's the word I'm looking for? Less thick at the tip of your nail. So anyway, I didn't want like a bubble of glitter on my nail. This laid so flat. These nails were so thin when I was done that I really could have gotten away with 2. But like I said, it was so full coverage that I just didn't feel it was necessary. So I am using, I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video yet, but you can see it there. I have a metal toothpick, and I'm really liking that. It's like, sorry for the sniffles, by the way, guys, if you can hear that when I'm sniffling. I don't know, I'm sniffly today. Hopefully I'm not coming down with a cold or anything, but I think it's just like early in the day, and I wake up in the morning sniffly. It's probably because I do my nails like on the daily, and it gives me maybe like a little bit of stuffiness. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, metal toothpick. So those are down in my Amazon storefront. I'm really enjoying those. So I know I use orange wood sticks usually, and those work totally fine, and then you just toss them when you're done. But I thought, if I could have something on hand that's reusable, then that would be great, just to like always have available and not be worried about running out of them. And this toothpick has such a fine tip to it that it just gives me like this itty bitty little margin around my cuticle, so that's really nice. So it's not nearly as blunt as an orange wood stick is, so I'm digging that. I might go back and forth, but for now this is working for me. So I am going to ombre on these 2 middle nails with the gold, and you may have seen on my Instagram I just posted this week I guess yesterday, in the way this is uploading, a black and gold mani, and I used a double dip, Black Like My Heart and Golden Secret, and I really liked that. But I've definitely been wearing a lot more darker colors during like the winter and holidays and stuff, and I just wanted like a light and bright vibe for my New Year's mani. I don't know, you guys, I feel sometimes like heavy from just the long year that we've had, and I just wanted light and bright, and that's what I went for. So I did a clear base and then the glitter tips, and this gold is just gorgeous. I don't love a yellow gold. Even all my jewelry, you'll notice, or not all, but most of my jewelry is actually white gold, but this gold is perfect. It's like a champagne gold, and the holographic glitters just make it so gorgeous. I love it so much. So I went ahead and glitter ombre'd the tips, and then I'm just sliding a few up that kind of trickled down further than I wanted, and then pouring my clear over, and then I'm going to do a full clear cap on all of my nails. So I'm going to let you guys watch for a little bit. I am going to do filing in this video, and so I'll be back in a second when I get into filing, because I want to talk to you about the Efile I'm using. And yeah, so hang in there and I'll be back in just a second. So what do you guys think of that? I think it turned out really pretty, but if you'll notice, when you put clear dip over a holographic glitter, the hollow goes away. Don't be concerned when that happens. So this is my new Efile. It is a Vena, I believe is the way you say the brand name, but this is sold on the Double Dip website. It has a pause button on the side there, and then your forward and reverse and a side clip, and it comes with like a little handle rest, that right there, which is really handy because I've definitely sat my handle down to my Efile before and had it like roll off my desk, and that's never good. I actually bent a a bit that way, and you don't want to do that. So if you can get a little rest, that's awesome. And that one came with this this Efile, so that's great. So I am also using my Melody Susie dust collector. That thing is awesome. In fact, yesterday I took the filter out and I was like, I can probably replace this or clean it or whatever. I cleaned it. I just like used my my sink in my kitchen, the sprayer, and really sprayed it out and then let it dry and put it back in. And it's awesome, and it is just saving me so much dust in my living space from e-filing. So anyway, back to the Efile. This is available on the Double Dip website. Kate25 does save you 25% off of this. And if you hadn't noticed, it's gorgeous. It has that beautiful like chrome ombre design, and I'm sorry I had fingerprints on it, but I am like using it up. I love it so much. It performs really nicely. The handle is a very nice weight. It didn't feel like, I don't know how to explain it. It didn't feel like I had to adjust to it. So, you know, sometimes when you're used to using one thing and then you get something new and there's like an adjustment period and you're conscious of the change, that was not the case here. This felt so comfortable. It just like, I just went right into my normal filing routine and it worked for me. So if you're interested in a nice quality e-file, definitely check that out. I will link it in the description box below for you guys. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it and it feels so luxurious. So that's really fun. And I wanted to introduce it to you guys because when I do filing in my videos, you're going to be seeing it. I am also, this is a little bit different, I'm doing my e-filing first and then my hand filing. I'm still going a little bit back and forth in that process and deciding which I prefer, but I find that if I hand file first and then I e-file, I still end up going back afterwards with my hand file and just touching up my shape. And so now I'm like doing the e-filing first and then the shaping with my hand file and seeing if that just saves me like an extra touch-up step. So like I said, I'm not 100% sure that that's how I'm going to stick with it, but I'm going a little bit back and forth and we'll let you know in the end what I decide. Oh, I had like a hiccup right there. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to let you guys watch me finish my e-filing up and then my hand filing. As you guys are watching this, I am heading up on a mountain to ski. Skiing for the very first time, mind you. My husband and some friends have talked me into this. I am not a huge fan of being like cold and wet and, I don't know, doing things that I'm uncomfortable with. Especially now. I mean, I feel like the time to learn to ski is maybe when you're like 20, but I'm 35 now and not in the best shape of my life, and so I'm a little scared. But I try to take on new things when given the opportunity. It's always nice to be asked, so that's fun. And yeah, when my husband wants to do things with me, and he's never skied before either. He snowboarded as a teenager a few times, but honestly, I think he forgets how long ago that was, and that skiing is nothing like snowboarding. So if you never see an upload from me again, I didn't survive the day, and hopefully that won't be the case, but I have a feeling that come Thursday, like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I may not be walking so well. So if you think of me, say a little prayer that the day goes well, and I will try to share a couple stories if I can while I'm up there just showing the beauty of the mountain, and I'm going to focus on that. So anyway, I'm going to finish up filing and I'll be back in a second. I just wanted to pop in real quick and say I am using a fresh hand file from Mani Boss. It came with my Mani Boss order last week and I love it so much. I think it's a 100-180 grit just like I typically would use, and it just had a really smooth filing job for me. It did great. And so if you're ordering from Mani Boss, don't hesitate to add a file onto your order because they're great. And I love a fresh file. I just feel like it speeds up the process for me and gives me just such a nice clean line. So if you haven't ordered from Mani Boss before, check out down below. I have a referral link for $5 off your first order. Just be sure that you use that before you create your online account. Otherwise, it won't work properly. So I'll be back. Alright, so I am going in with my gel base, and you will see that holographic glitter come right back to life. Look at that, it's amazing. I do not understand the science behind why the clear dip powder takes that holographic effect away, and then as soon as you put a liquid over top, it comes right back. I don't understand. I don't know that I need to. It's just amazing. I love it every time. I love watching this happen, and so I hope you do too, and trust the process, because the first time I used clear dip powder over a glitter, I was like, what the heck? It just ruined the effect. Why do people do this? But trust the process. Put your top coat on, either dip or gel. It will come right back to life, and look at how gorgeous that glitter is. I love it so much. This was definitely like the perfect New Year's look for me. It feels light and bright and happy, and I was super happy with it. So if you guys are looking for a New Year's mani, consider something like this because it made my heart happy. Anyway, if you are new here, thanks for being here, and let me explain to you the gel top process. Also, this is my new nail lamp. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before, but I've been using it for a while and feel secure in recommending it. It's cordless or wireless, so it recharges and then you can just pop it out, and I really like that for my nail desk situation. So anyway, if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I like to use a gel top coat from time to time, and if I do that, I always apply gel base first. This really helps prevent any peeling. If you put gel top coat right on top of dip powder, it is often prone to peeling off, and that just ruins my day. So I have found that putting gel base down first works really well and helps that top coat adhere, and I never have any peeling. So consider that if you've had that issue. Also, Triple D's gels are awesome. They are thin but not runny. They're just a super nice consistency, and I love them. So if you need some gels, check those out. I am finishing up my mani with my Cuticle candy as per usual. It might be, I don't know, top coat and Candi skincare Cuticle candy are probably like my favorite steps of a mani. I love getting that hydration on after the fact. I filed and done all kinds of things that would dry out my cuticles, and now I am hydrating them and making them healthy again and happy. So, and it also smells amazing. So check out Candi Skincare. I have a discount code below if you need one. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in my next vid. Bye now.